welcome into the REKAP Rush Hour for Wednesday. It is February 19th. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partner of the Chicago Bears. And the Bears lead our REKAP Rush Hour today. And if you're a Bears fan, you're going to like a lot what I'm about to tell you. The number one free agency target for the Bears, that would be Chiefs guard Trey Smith, is one step closer to hitting the open market. According to Nate Taylor of The Athletic, who covers the Chiefs do not plan to use either the franchise or transition tag on Trey Smith. That is big news. He's set to become an unrestricted free agent. He is expected to be the most coveted offensive lineman on the market this year. The Bears also announced today a 10% raise in the price of tickets this year. Tough call for a team that won just 5 games last season, but we also haven't seen them step out of their comfort zone like they did, paying Ben Johnson and his assistants money the Bears have never spent on a coaching staff before in the history of the franchise. I don't think anybody will complain with the 10% hike if guys like Trey Smith, center Drew Dahlman, who's on the market from the Atlanta Falcons, end up playing offensive line for the Bears and the team makes a run to the NFL playoffs. That leads us to our Enken Law question of the day, 312-6million. For the great, powerful, famous attorney, Howard Enken. Go to enkenlaw.com. You get a Lou Malnati's gift card to take your family to dinner on us. If you can answer this question in a succinct, very lucid, well-thought-out manner, post your thoughts right here on our page. What is the biggest storyline in Chicago sports today? Don't tell me it's going to be the Bears getting into the playoffs next fall, because that's too far down the road. Today, right now, what is the biggest storyline in Chicago sports? On to baseball. Cubs manager Craig Counsell named Shota Imanaga the opening day starter for the Cubs' first of 2 games against the Dodgers in Tokyo. He also said he plans on using multiple starters on the Japan trip rather than extending his starter that early with a long season ahead. As he said, got 162 of these. Former Blackhawks legend and Hockey Hall of Famer Bobby Hull tested positive for chronic traumatic encephalopathy, that is known as CTE, the brain withering disease linked to repetitive brain trauma in contact sports. His family and a researcher who studied his brain announced today. The Boston-based Concussion Legacy Foundation said Hull is the 17th known former NHL player and the 3rd member of the Hall of Fame after Henri Richard and Stan Mikita both tested positive for CTE. 4 seasons, heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric. Story of the day, Bears quarterback Caleb Williams was doing a card signing show. Jim McMahon was there as well. Caleb Williams signed somebody's card. Green Bay sucks. CW18. Love it. Love it, love it. You got Ben Johnson taking a shot at Matt LaFleur in his opening press conference. Caleb says this, now go out and keep beating their ass. 7 men have been charged by federal prosecutors for their alleged roles in a string of burglaries at the homes of prominent professional athletes. According to the complaint, a copy of which was obtained by ABC News, the 7 men ranging in age from 20 to 38 and all from the country of Chile were members of a South American theft group and are accused of stealing more than $2 million in valuables. They were charged on Tuesday with conspiracy to commit interstate transportation of stolen property and could face up to 10 years in prison. Tonight on CHSN, big pro football shows at 5:30. I'm sure they'll have more on the Trey Smith news. And the Chicago lead is at 6 o'clock. And don't forget, stream the channel and all their Blackhawks, Bulls, and White Sox games by going to CHSN.com. New Cubs podcast will be dropping. Hope you'll dial it up. Gordon Whitmire and I talking about the Cubs' failure on Alex Bregman and their signing of Justin Turner and more. Have a great rest of your day. Appreciate you greatly. Take that.